The life of Jesus is seen as the fulfillment of numerous prophecies from the Old Testament. Here are some specific prophecies and their fulfillment in Jesus. 1. Born of a virgin. Prophecy. Isaiah 7:14 states that a virgin will conceive and bear a son. Fulfillment. This is fulfilled in the birth of Jesus, as described in Matthew 1 verses 22 to 23. 2. Born in Bethlehem. Prophecy. Micah 5:2 prophesies that the Messiah will be born in Bethlehem. Fulfillment. Jesus is born in Bethlehem, as recorded in Matthew 2:1 and Luke 2 verses 4 to 7. 3. Descendant of David. Prophecy. Jeremiah 23:5 indicates that the Messiah will come from the line of David. Fulfillment. The genealogies in Matthew 1 verses 1 to 16 and Luke 3 verses 23 to 38 confirm Jesus' lineage as a descendant of David. 4. Ministry of healing. Prophecy. Isaiah 61:1-2 speaks of the Messiah bringing good news to the poor and healing the brokenhearted. Fulfillment. Jesus' ministry includes healing and proclaiming good news, as seen in Matthew 11 verses 4 to 5. 5. Entry into Jerusalem on a donkey. Prophecy. Zechariah 9:9 states that the king will come to Jerusalem humble and riding on a donkey. Fulfillment. Jesus enters Jerusalem in this manner, as described in Matthew 21 verses 5 to 9. 6. Betrayed for 30 pieces of silver. Prophecy. Zechariah 11:12-13 predicts betrayal for 30 pieces of silver. Fulfillment. Judas Iscariot betrays Jesus for 30 pieces of silver, as noted in Matthew 26 verses 14 to 15. 7. Crucifixion. Prophecy. Psalm 22:16-18 describes suffering and the piercing of hands and feet, along with the casting of lots for clothing. Fulfillment. Jesus is crucified, and the details match this prophecy. John 19 verses 23 to 24. 8. Resurrection. Prophecy. Psalm 16:10 declares that God will not abandon his Holy One to decay. Fulfillment. Jesus rises from the dead, as recorded in Matthew 28 verses 5 to 6 and Acts 2:31. 9. Ascension. Prophecy. Psalm 68 speaks of the ascension of the Lord. Fulfillment. Jesus ascends to heaven after his resurrection, as described in Acts 1:9-11. 10. The New Covenant. Prophecy. Jeremiah 31 foretells a new covenant with God's people. Fulfillment. Jesus establishes the new covenant during the Last Supper. Luke 22:20. Fulfilling the promise of a renewed relationship with God. Summary. These prophecies and their fulfillments highlight the continuity of God's plan through Scripture and affirm Jesus' identity as the Messiah. They emphasize his divine purpose, mission, and the assurance of God's promises throughout history.